Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Toan Nguyen. I wanted to do a video real quick and actually address a subject that Van and I get from time to time. And basically, it's how do I deal with dream stealers that are happening in my life? The thing about dream stealers is that they're cleverly disguised as your friend, family, neighbor, relative. They could be someone that you sleep next to. They could be someone that you live with. They come in all shapes and sizes. And some of you are not sure if you have a dream stealer in your life. The best way to find out is start sharing with them the things that you love, you're passionate about, your dreams, and things that you want to pursue. And watch and listen to what they say to you. And if they say something like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, I'm rooting for you. They're a supporter in your life. They're your cheerleader, okay? Sometimes they're your biggest cheerleaders, right? Your friend or family or neighbor. But sometimes they could be your biggest nightmare because they could pretty much end up as a dream stealer. And what are the response of a dream stealer? They're basically someone that says, are you sure that you want to do that? And that doesn't sound like it's going to work. It sounds like a scam. It sounds like, honestly, something that it's too risky. And it could be anything you do. Van and I, we've been in relationship marketing for over 12 years, and we've definitely had our fair share of dream stealers in our life. Some of them a lot of them we've converted, and they've become our biggest supporter and cheerleader. But till this very, very day, we still have dream stealers in our life. And some of you might think, well, when I become successful, when I make the money, when I have the lifestyle of my dreams, I'll have everyone become a supporter of my life. That is not true. Van and I, today, we still have family members today that we actually have 2 luxury cars. We actually have been able to live completely independently on our own. We actually have owned real estate. We actually have a multi-million-dollar business. We actually have cash flow. We've traveled more than we've ever traveled. We have money in the bank. We actually live a pretty decent, pretty balanced life. We've tied to our church. We've done so many different things now. We're not angels. We're not perfect. But I'll tell you this, compared to where we were at before to where we're at today, we never forgot where we came from. But what's interesting about it is that to this very day, we have people who will never cheer us on. People that are even our friends and family that will never, ever cheer us on. Now, am I hurt? No. Before, maybe 10 years ago I was, but I'm not hurt anymore because I've been able to create rhino skin. And the thing is, you got to have rhino skin when it comes to dealing with the dream stealer. So what I mean by having rhino skin? Well, if you ever notice rhinos, they have tough, thick skin. It's like 2-inch thick, right? You can probably poke at it and you wouldn't even feel it. God really designed them to really charge forward. Their horn and the way their knees are, they really cannot walk backward. They can only go forward in life, right? But most people who get started in entrepreneurship, they don't have rhino skin. You know what kind of skin they have? They have baby skin, right? The littlest prick actually makes them cry, right? It hurts. Oh my gosh, don't say that to me. Don't say it's a scam. That hurts. Oh, don't say I'm in a pyramid. Whatever the case is, most people will actually say whatever they want to say because they have their own opinion and they're entitled to their own opinion. But what you have to do is you have to have the attitude to decipher what they say and actually have better thinking for a change, okay? I also want to be able to actually clarify there's 2 different types of dream stealers. The first type of dream stealer is what I call the concerned dream stealer. These people are very concerned of your well-being. They love you, they respect you, they appreciate you, and they actually have every intent to see you become successful, okay? What they tell you means well. But really, they want you to have something nice, something safe, something secure. And every time you go out there and reach for the stars, they're going to want to pull you down because they don't want to see you hurt. There's a story that I learned a long time ago that if you actually, there's a pot and there's a bunch of crabs in it. And the water's cold, right? So all the crabs they're chilling, they're relaxed in this pot. Then all of a sudden you turn up the heat real quick, right? 15 minutes later, it starts warming up. The ones on the bottom starts thinking, oh my God, it's getting kind of warm. That's you. That's me. That's Van. That's us, right? We're all, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're recognizing, well, it's kind of warm here, right? We're being shackled to a corporate job, or we're being shackled to live a mediocre life, right? We want more. We were created, we were designed by God to actually live an abundant life. And you start recognizing that, right? So it's kind of warm in the bottom. You start recognizing it's warm in the bottom. Now, all the crabs on the top, they don't notice that. They're all like, yeah, this still feels cool right now. Well, you start climbing your way from the bottom where the warmth of the pot is, and you start climbing your way up, and you start reaching for it. Now, everybody else is still chilling, right? Because they don't feel it yet. Then all of a sudden, the next layer is like, oh, it is getting kind of hot. And they start going up too. And what ends up happening is that before you know it, people are, all the crabs are freaking out, and they start pulling you down. Eventually, all the crabs die, right? Because, they're getting cooked. And so what I'm trying to say is the whole moral of the story is that you cannot listen to other people when it comes to their opinion. Now, unless they have the lifestyle you want, listen to them. What I mean by that is like they have the time freedom, the financial freedom. They actually are spending time with their kids. Their kids are well mannered. They actually are, they're definitely, their priorities are straight. Faith, family, finances, the whole works. Okay, they actually have all their priorities aligned up in the things that you want in life. Okay, now I do want to caution you, if you want to listen to someone when it comes to finance, they have to have the finances that you want. If you want to be able to learn from someone that has the spiritual and the relationship with God that you want to have, you can listen to someone that has that, right? Not everybody has the whole picture, okay? You're going to learn from everybody so that you can formulate your balanced life. But if they don't have the lifestyle you want in that category, my opinion, don't listen to them. Because if you buy into their opinion, you're going to buy into their lifestyle. So only take the opinions, in my opinion, of the people that have the life you want in that category. Okay? And second thing is, the second type of dream stealer is the jealous dream stealer. You're going to get a lot of these. These are the people that life has passed them by. Opportunity has come their way and they've let it pass them by. Whether it's falling in love with someone, falling in love with someone, the love of their life, and they let that person walk away, or finding their dream job, or finding a good stock pick and they kind of let that slip, or maybe an amazing business venture that they actually let pass by them. Okay, whatever the case is, they gave up on pretty much every single kind of opportunity, and so that they can live their dreams, and basically. That's the type of person they are, right? And so the thing about this type of person is that when you start telling them your dreams and what you're trying to pursue, these type of people basically will definitely take you down. They'll tell you it's not going to work. Sounds like a scam. Sounds like you're in a pyramid, or it sounds like something that you have to invest too much money in. You know what? That girl sounds like she's going to cheat on you. Oh, that guy, oh man, he's been married. How many times? He's been married twice? Oh man, I wouldn't definitely date that guy, right? So whatever the case is, they have every type of opinion in the world, and they're basically going to tell you why you shouldn't pursue it, because if you did pursue and you became successful, you pretty much expose them that basically they're just full of excuses of why they're not reaching their dreams. So you being able to reach your potential, you pursuing your dreams, literally, you're just exposing them for who they really are. So it's very scary to them, right? It makes them very vulnerable. So I just want you to be aware that these are the two types of dream stealers. And the best way for you to handle a dream stealer, two things first. One is mentally, okay, internally, and the other one is externally. Let's talk about internally. Internally, you have to know exactly what your dreams are. This is so important because you need to have a clear, concise idea of what your dreams are, what you're definitely pursuing, what your passions are, what gets you excited, waking up in the morning, what makes you, stay up late at night, and what makes you basically want to sleep 3 hours because you can't wake up and do it all over again. Because if you know what your dreams are, you have something that will ignite your passion, something that will inspire you, that will make you just get up and go after it, right? But if you don't know what your dreams are, basically any little thing that a dream stealer will say to you will produce a small enough excuse to make you give up everything. I've seen it happen many times. Van and I have coached, consulted, mentored tens of thousands of people in our career in relationship marketing in the last 12 years. And I'll promise to tell you that many people quit on their dreams, or they stop their road of their journey of entrepreneurship just because a friend, a family, or a neighbor told them something that was so minuscule that it looked big enough for them why they should just stop what they're doing. So you have to know exactly what your dreams are. The second thing is, as you share your dreams with people you know, you have to be aware that they will tell you their opinion. And it's okay that they tell you their opinion, okay? You can listen to them. It's okay. Just know how to decipher it. Have great thinking for a change. You have to identify what is a good answer, what's a great answer, and what's basically just an opinion. So I would handle it and deal with it with posture. And what I mean by posture is basically, in my opinion, is knowing exactly where you're going and knowing how you're going to get there. So when you're speaking and you're sharing your dreams and what you're passionate about to people, just know that people will tell you certain things. But the way I would deal with it is, listen, I don't care if you're going to do it or not. I just want you to know, because this is what I'm planning on doing for the next handful of years. And whether you're going to do it or not, I really don't care. The only reason why I'm telling you is because I just want you to know that this is what I'm doing. And I just want you to know, hopefully, that you would support me on my journey. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And as long as you understand that you have to know exactly what your dreams are, have confidence behind it, make sure you share it with posture, you'll definitely just go ahead and go on your road to success. And by the way, never quit. As long as you do that, you'll always be able to actually not prove the dream stealers that you can be successful, but more importantly than anything else, prove to yourself that you can be successful. Because you don't have to prove anybody. All you need to know is you need to do what's most important for you, what God has in store for you. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you click the share button and share this with people that you love and care about, that you believe that can benefit from today's episode. With that, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.